Hollywood was popping hot tails. Hey, rada surface now. So, story time. Once upon a time, start stories like that. Hapo zamani za kale. Okay, one love, one love. I hope mko freshy whatever time you're watching me. Now, story time. On a serious note, come to us. Yeah. Okay, I get weird on camera, so this is very normal for me. I usually shoot like this every single time. Venye mi edit hii part ya kwanza. What am I saying? Okay. So once upon a time, hapo zamani za kale, kulikuwa na a village. This village was full of men. By full of men, that means women were lacking. Mbona na overthink kwa story napeana? Okay, so literally what I'm saying is, in this village, women were not giving birth to girls, they were giving birth to boys, to decades and decades and centuries over, that it came to a point that the oldest woman or female was 96 years old. Sad, right? Men would laugh at though. Anyway, back to the story. So, this 96 years old woman, she went and prayed to her God and she got pregnant. She was married, of course. She was just giving birth to boys. But now she got pregnant and she said that it was the prayer that got her pregnant. Not literally, of course, she had to do something. She got pregnant. Okay? So, after getting pregnant, the king literally wished to give his heart if the woman gives birth to girl, baby girl. Okay? So, understand this is a village full of the, the youngest woman is 90 years old and they're just giving birth to boys and men are growing up and there's no female in the village. Okay, so the king literally wishes to give his heart away to his god if this woman gives birth to a girl. All right, so it was like a covenant or something. So walibadilishana tu hapo story, yeah. So the woman carries the pregnancy to term and she gets to where she now has to push the baby out. Ouch. Okay, so she gives birth to twins, bouncing baby girls. Mbona mnasemanga bouncing baby boys? They should be like catwalking baby girls, right? So catwalking baby girls models, of course. And anyway, so back to us. So the whole village was happy. The king obviously gave his heart to his god, so the king died. And these two women, they grew up to be beautiful women, of course. Kama kawaida, kila mwanamke ni mrembo. Tunadanganya huku nje. Anyway, so after the two women grew up, fortunately or unfortunately, they came with a complicated situation which I'm about to tell you. So let me just get to it. They were named Lucky and Unlucky. So apparently ni kama twins wanakuanga na first born na second born. But mnakuaje na mmezaliwa the same time? Ama ni jua ametoka kwa na wenye wanatoka kwa wameshikana ni back to us. Okay, so the one who came first, obviously with a second or a minute, wanachananga na dakika ngapi? Sidhani ni hours cause again. Okay, so the one who came out first outside came out. The one who was birthed on the first twin. Someone should be here to slap me back to us. So the first twin was named Lucky. The second twin was named Unlucky. And after they got married, the lucky one got pregnant. She conceived, but miscarried. And this repeated itself. Conceiving, miscarriage, conceiving, miscarriage, conceiving, miscarriage. Alright? The second twin, whose name was Unlucky, she never conceived. Tried not conceiving. tried, changed husband, not conceiving. And it got to a point that the two twins started resenting each other. And the question to the whole village was, why are the only women we have? They are not bringing us fruit. They are not in good terms. They are always fighting. They're, like, what is the chaos all about? And the village people, the Kingsmen now, they called Lucky and asked her, why are you so angry at your sister? And Lucky said it's because she doesn't understand how lucky, the irony, she is, because she doesn't have to go through the pain I'm going through of conceiving and losing. The Kingsman called Unlucky again, and Unlucky said Lucky has no idea how lucky she is. Lucky she is that she can conceive. I am half a woman for not even being able to at least have one and lose it. And now the Kingsmen went silent. They did not know who was wrong, who was right, who is offended, who wasn't offended. And then I think I was one of the Kingsmen at that time because, I'm also not sure who is wrong, who is right. And the Kingsmen came to the realization of, if only these two could switch lives and experience the other person's life, then you would understand how lucky you are and unlucky you are. And I think the whole essence of calling them unlucky and lucky was, you know, because you're one. Now that brings me to reality. How much pain do we go through and ignore the other person's pain? How much of your own do you think that you have and the other person has zero idea of what you're feeling? I mean, you conceived and you lost. She has never conceived. She doesn't even know if she has ovaries or a uterus. They're both awful situations. Just like life. I might not be able to pay rent and you're not able to eat. But if I'm sleeping hungry and you're sleeping outside but with a full stomach, you have what I need and I need what you have. I just came to a conclusion that we're all unlucky and lucky at the same time. Just need to pick your blessing and, you know, smoke it. Ama.